Hi guys, welcome back to Charlotte's Foliage. I just wanted to get in here today and give you a plant update and hope you guys are having a great Sunday. The weather is beautiful where I'm at and I hope it's the same where you're at. Without further ado, I just want to say welcome back and I hope you'll continue to come back and tell your friends about me. So let's get right into the video. Right here, I wanted to show you guys I have some new growth on my Queen Anthurium. And since the last time we've spoke, I have a brand new baby on my Anthurium. I think this is a Magnificum, but I'm not sure. And then let's see, I've got one more Anthurium here that's showing me some new growth. If you see right where my finger is, that's a new leaf coming out of there, and you can see the other leaves. See how huge they are? So this one should be just as big and just as beautiful, okay? Since the last time we spoke, this was at my local Home Depot, and it was dying, so I decided to pick this begonia up and see if I can give it some light and try to put it back together. Recently, I propagated my Brazil a while back, and recently I just put it in a pot. As a matter of fact, I did this today or yesterday. And this is a plant that I had, I don't even know the name of it. It was dying, and I decided to put it back in some sphagnum moss, and it has grown, and it's got some new growth points on it. Here's another begonia that I recently purchased. I believe I got that from Plant Proper or the Cactus Club. And I got one more begonia I'm going to show you guys. It's not doing too well, but when I got it, it wasn't doing too well. And here it is right here. So I hope you can see that. Yeah, so that's a begonia that I have. I'm hoping I can nurse it back. These are some plants that in my previous video, they were just cuttings, and I put them on this little station to continue to water them for 2 weeks straight, and then they can just go and be on a regular watering schedule. So I wanted you guys to see this because they're doing fine, and I'm gonna have to move them out. I think I'll make some of these a part of my plant giveaways. I do plant giveaways, and I've been mailing out plants. I just recently cut this plant. This is a Burl Marx Philodendron because the top of the plant was growing all the way up to the ceiling. So I took a cutting, and I'll show you that cutting. It's right here. I just put it in a little bit of leca and water, and we're gonna watch it grow. Those plants grow like crazy. The newest purchase that I've gotten is this alocasia here. So you guys haven't seen this, but I do want to show you all my alocasias that I put together. They're different ones, and I took them outside because the weather is beautiful now. So I'm going to show you, I planted up all alocasias, but they're different ones. So we got the alocasia Hilo Beauty, and we have the dark form alocasia, and I forget the other one, but they're doing fine. They love it out here on my front porch. Here's an Aglaonema. Since the last time you guys seen it, it's flowering. It's doing really, really well. I need to cut that flower though. Here is my Aglaonema Red Wishes, and it's got some leaves dropping, so I'm thinking about repotting her, looking at her roots and see what's going on, but she still has some new growth right here. Okay, that's my rickrack cactus. I brought it outside because it loves to be outside and it grows like crazy. That's my Philodendron Tenu. She's got new babies coming up there. Of course, this is a pothos. And what else do we have out here? I put my snake plant out here because she loves to grow outside. I got a lot of growth last summer. And then I've got a Opuntia cactus. It's a variegated cactus. Never had this outside before, but I'm hoping I can get some growth out of it. So, let me go in here and show you my Global Green pothos. She's doing good right here. I've got her, let me pan back in front of my little table here. And so far, so good. She's liking her new home. And outside here on my deck, I took a few plants outside. This is my colocasia, and this is a brand new leaf that has come up. Let me see if I can see. That's a brand new leaf. And also, I had showed previously a video where I had this spider plant that had gotten root bound, pot bound. And I just wanted to show you the progress I'm making on her. And her mother plant is over there. Let me see if I can pan in so you can see it. That's the mother plant. So she's regrowing. I got a few plants out here in my greenhouse. Excuse my porch. My grandkids and my husband, they've been out here. I got some different Bacchias down there. I've got a palm tree that's not doing too well. And I've got a Hoya that's doing fine. I believe that's I forget which Hoya it is, but it's doing fine. And here's my bird of paradise. I brought it out. It's got some leaves I need to cut back, but this plant just continues to push out new growth. And back in the house, I'll give you an update on my figly figs. I'm peeing back. It's doing fine. I never move this plant because they say it doesn't like to be moved, but she's doing fine. Since spring has hit, she hasn't pushed out any new leaves yet, so I'm waiting on that. Let's see. Speaking of new leaves, if you can see that, let me see if I can go this way. Right there, let's see where my hand is. That is my Monstera Delicio new leaf. I'm in a tight spot, you guys, but that's it. That's a new leaf, and the pot's down there. Here's my string of hearts. And then here's my string of hearts, the variegated string of hearts. They're all doing good. There's my ficus. It's doing good. It's got some new growth there. And my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma has been growing up so crazy that I had to cut it back some. And I also gave some away. I have my Pilea peperomoides, or my Chinese money trees, money plants. This is my Maranta leucanera. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But she has been pushing out new growth and doing really fine. This plant here is a begonia. It was my Mother's Day gift from my son, and I just truly love it. My husband brought it back in the house because we had a storm last night. And here's my emerald red philodendron. Let me back up so you can see it. She's doing fine. So let me show you my other Maranta. My Scindapsus is doing fine. There's my Maranta there. That plant is pushing out new growth and doing just fine. I'll let you guys take a look at her. So I just wanted to get in here today, like I said, and share some new growth on my plants. This is a new leaf on one of my anthuriums, but the leaf didn't fully develop, so it looks kind of scraggly, but I'm glad that I was able to get a new leaf. And so we're just going to be waiting to see how the new plants grow. I got a few things in propagation. I have my Hoya obovata in propagation. I took a plant from this plant right here, a cutting from it, and I'm propagating to see if I can get more bigger plant and put it back into its original pot to make it fuller. Here's my Syngonium Maria, it's doing fine. It's got a few little leaves on here I need to pull out, but this plant loves water. And then there is my, I keep forgetting the name of this plant. But anyway, it's doing, it's between a Micans and a Verrucosum, and it's doing really, really good, okay? So there's my plant wall. Everything is the same here. We get new growth out of my ZZ plants. And you can kind of see those here. This is my Gloria Green plant, and it's really pushing out new growth. This is a newer plant. This is my Pastrada, Peperomia Pastrada, and some people call it String of Turtles. And there's my Monstera Adansonii. I got her growing upwards now. And there's another Scindapsus, another ZZ plant, and this is the dark form of ZZ plant down below here. My Trubii had some damage to it when I first bought it, weather damage, but I cut it back and it seems to be doing fine. So there's my Cebu Blue pothos is doing fine, and also I have a cutting of my philodendron here, heartleaf, and so everything is going good so far. And lastly, here's my Pink Wishes Aglaonema, and it's doing fine. I need to propagate this plant because I really would like to see new growth. And there's my Sansevieria, it's doing fine. And I think I've showed you everything for right now. And I have my other Monstera cutting here in this big vase. I'll pay it back so you can see it. Because for some reason, during the winter, my Monsteras don't do well. So I'm just going to keep it in water for right now. So I got some new growth. Let me show you here on this plant up top. Got some new growth there. Got a new leaf pushing out. So I'm excited about that. Thanks again for watching. I hope you'll continue to watch and tell your friends about me. And have a great weekend. And I hope your week is just even greater. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.